And some other basic orienting. 10 to the 25 is a huge number. This would be, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 until we have 25 zeros after it. It's a bigger number than the human brain can possibly conceive of. 10 to the minus 11 is a really small number. 0 point, and I would have to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zeros, and then a 1. And we're going to talk more about that in a second, but it's a very, very small number. And that would make sense if you understand that 10 to the minus 11 is really 1 divided by 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, 11 times. And so 10 to the minus 11 really means that we divided by a very large number. And when we divide by a very large number, we get a very small number. Likewise, if we divide by a small number, we get a large number. So I'd really like to talk about that just a second. X to the minus 2 is equal to 1 divided by x. That's really the same thing we said here. 10 to the minus 11 is 1 divided by 10 times 10 times 10. This is the same thing. X to the minus 2 is 1 divided by x squared. I think the harder part to understand is 1 over x to the minus 2 is equal to x squared. And there's some algebra in there. For this class, I hope that you understand this, and maybe it's not required, and we can also get very used to using the calculator. What I would like you to be able to do is say, if I said what's 10 to the 5th divided by 10 to the minus 3rd, we recognize that this is a big number divided by a small number, and so we should get an even bigger number. And that 10 to the minus 3 is equal to 10 to the 3rd. 10 to the minus 3 on the bottom is equal to 10 to the 3rd. So this would be 10 to the 5th times 10 to the 3rd, which equals 10 to the 8th. And again, I think in this class, if you're very diligent and careful with your calculator, if that's entirely too much, you don't need to know that. If you do follow that, I do believe it makes your life a little easier.